Milk. It does a body good.
And it would do this culture good to remember and embrace that Harvey would have been 80 years old
Today.
Milk. It's a cultured substance that requires culture to conduct this social experiment of organic change towards cage-free same.
No better.
No worse.
Just equal.
So here's our 2010 sequel.
My name is Jovi, and I'm here to recruit you. Recruit the people into breeding the idea that equal is greater than the sum of hate, multiplied by the possibility of love when taken
To the power of 3.
Then you carry the 2, divide me plus you into the necessity
For human rights.
Combine a fraction of the peace I imagine into an action with a caption that reads,
Lives are more valuable when alive.
Convert the bottom line into a vision that closely resembles the square root of pi. And the solution is,
Hope will never die.
so why do our heroes have to? As a youth, I remember learning and rehearsing.
This land is your land, this land is my land.
But I'm a lesbian, he was a gay man.
So this land of the free
Was not made for you and me.
See, we don't need the Pythagorean theorem to determine that lives lost cost a hell of a lot more than just grief. But it's in the in-between and the actions after that create movements that matter. Mentalities that will shatter the course of discrimination.
And we become one nation.
Under any god, standing strong along the shadowed hearts of our predecessors, our greatest professors.
Yapping from rooftops how the world should be.
And Harvey, you're my ultimate confessor of truth, because your life was used as our launch pad without hesitation, with an unknown destination of closet door annihilation. Harvey, because of you,
We're a box of soap taller.
with voices loud enough to alter the frames of thought sought to judge the gay into dreams of one day being one human community.
With one colorblind mind.
telling wives' tales of homophobia.
When someone actually gets to know you before damning an entire race to a place they've been told ain't cold. 32 years ago, my hero was murdered for planting seeds of reality. So for him, I'll keep proudly coming out from wherever I am for whoever needs to see that homosexuality isn't a disease,
But hate should be.
And Harvey came out bigger than the bullet from a loaded gun of Twinkies. It's our duty to keep his momentum going and our closet doors open.
Because I want to be taller than a memory.
And like Harvey, I'm more than just this homo face you see, because I'm not just my khakis or the box I buy them in. And after all of this, I'm left with a pocket full of promises, but no one alive today to remind me of what honest is. So I filled the other with pennies for the many wasted wishes, because it's not the copper fountains that move mountains, it's the intentions behind the vision. So now I'm insisting that you peel away my gay skin casing, where you'll find a heart full of milk
And a stomach full of Twinkies.
meaning I'm always ready to do something crazy, but just maybe it's better to do something good.
Like milk has done this body good.
A coworker said to me, she believed there are more deserving people to give a day. When I asked for justification for her allegations, she had nothing more to say. But her words invaded the space behind my eyes, and out of habit, I used the magic
Between these 6 inches
to find out who has a day and why. Now there's a day for a man who spent his life a preacher of peace, who did not fight intolerance with his fist, but with a dream.
Martin Luther King.
And a man who abolished the chains of hate, declaring that a free land cannot stand on the back of slaves.
Abraham Lincoln.
Our mothers and fathers have a day.
I love you,
Mom.
Dad.
And the presidents of old,
A bunny,
A leprechaun.
groundhogs,
and
April Fools. Hell, there's even a day for a man whose one attribution was to sail on a new land and claim it for Europe's own. And although he raped and exploited the native soil, he was still given a day and called a hero.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Yet I am plagued with the responsibility to defend a day for a man whose one fight was for equality. In 11 months, let me say it again, 11 months from term to assassination, he passed a bill outlawing
Sexual orientation-based discrimination.
He was a major force in bringing down the passage of Prop 6, shoving ignorance in the faces of the Anita Bryants
and John Briggs.
And personally, what Harvey gave me was the ability to find hope through impossibility. So for all you haters out there still whining that a fag is being respected, in the words of Harvey himself, this is America. Love it or leave it. Cause we don't need no hateration in this nation just because we're gay. And let's face it, any man that can pass the pooper scooper law,
Only a gay man could bring fashion to the streets of San Fran.
with a poop bag in hand. And he not only deserves a day, but a damn party. And that's exactly what we are here to do. Cause my name is Cooper Ray, and I'm here to recruit you. And we may still feel the breath of hate shivering down our necks, and there are still battles raging at our front steps. But from right now, and until tomorrow's sun starts shining, we are gonna come out from wherever we are, raise a glass, cause this one's on Harvey.
All right. Harvey, if you were alive today, I would definitely have your babies. And I don't mean in vitro. I mean I want you to lay me. Lay me down in the sheets of the Castro, beneath the new pavement lines. Take me down to Dan White's acquittal in 1979. Push me deep into the 30,000 who marched down Market on the day of your death. Cover me in flowers on City Hall steps. Embed me with ambition. Cause this fight is about more than a proposition. See, it all started as a grassroots movement. A sweet-faced man stands on a corner recruiting, believing that one person can make a difference. And when the passerby stop to listen, they tuck his words in the pockets of his heart. And from their transparency, they start to appear, because our visibility, it lessens the fear. Harvey, you wrapped thick skin around your soft heart. You all wore a smile while you tore conservative traditions apart. Those static politicians growing stale while the world around them evolved. You resolved to be respectfully determined in the face of it all. And since you've come and gone, we've been 40 years strong, finding courage to bust out of the closets we don't belong.
Glitter flying.
status quo defying.
We're relying on empathy and kindness to laugh in the cake-covered faces of the Anita Bryants. So, come out, wherever you are. Into the streets and out of the bars. Cause this equality is way overdue, so I'm gonna try to speak Harvey Milk's truth. My name is C. Foster, and I'm here to recruit you. And Harvey, you're still my white knight. You're still that strong voice whispering truth to my heart through the lies. Bullets and death are enough to keep you quiet. And all I've got are my words and this box labeled soap. But I promise you this, Harvey, I'll name our firstborn Hope. Thank you.